We all have stuff. In fact, we've all, for the most part, been collecting stuff our whole lives. Over time, our need for or recollection of where we placed it so as not to forget it diminishes, and we go out and buy another, only to find the original a day later. Californians coined a term for this: stuff happens. You know what word you can substitute for stuff. Sometimes it can get out of control, and the current popular term is hoarders. There's even a TV show about it. But for the majority of us, it has been a part of the dream to have a nice house with nice things. Things we worked hard to purchase, which provides us comfort and happiness. A friend of mine once said, "Buy the best and only cry once." And pretty much that's what we've done. Rushed to get out of our home after its sale, we fell into another trap, that being storage rooms. Now, we sold or gave away tons of our stuff, but our most treasured items we figured could be kept in storage till we were ready for another change, never realizing just what that cost might be. Well, it doesn't take long paying for climate-controlled storage to add up, and by that I mean you could probably have bought the latest and greatest stuff to replace what you're paying for to keep stored. So being away from that stuff for a while, you become a little less attached to it. And now, when you're back home and put it up for sale, it's not until you open those doors and pull some of that stuff out to give it to its proud new owners that those feelings come flooding back. My wife is a strong person and hides her feelings well, but I can see those feelings in her eyes as her beloved furniture goes to a new and loving home. When I changed out the anode in our water heater in the RV, I was a little suspect of the pressure relief valve. Over the last year, I had seen a sporadic drip coming from its discharge port, and in the last day or so, it has become more predominant. Well, back to Amazon, and I ordered a replacement one. As soon as it came in, I added the Teflon tape to the threads, shut the heater off, and drained the hot lines till they ran cold. used a new socket tool I had purchased to specifically remove it with. More stuff. Then replaced it with the new one. Refilled the tank, bled the lines, and restarted the heater. Finally, all done with this particular project. Check out the links below for the parts and tools that we used. The next thing on the list of to-dos was change the oil in the generator. Onan recommends every 250 hours or 1 calendar year, whichever comes first. For us, it was the calendar year. I think we've only got about 3 hours on the gen, which is pretty pathetic. The older Marquis 7000 is an easy beast to maintain for this. Just remove the bright yellow dipstick. No, not me. Then place something to catch the old oil in, approximately 3.5 quarts, below the petcock, directly below where the oil cap is, and then open that petcock. A few minutes wide open and the drip has slowed to nothing, and you can close the drain. Use whatever tool is convenient, a custom oil filter strap or custom oil filter cup or oil filter pliers, and unscrew the old filter. Caution, keep a rag handy. There is a small lip below the filter which helps redirect the leaking oil from the now loose filter. But you might want to augment it with a custom cut paper plate to get the spill out of the compartment and drip into the catch pan. Don't try this on a windy day for obvious reasons. Replace the oil filter with a new one. Be sure it's not the short version filter. That would make getting it out later really bad. And make sure you put a little bit of oil on the rubber gasket on the filter. Refill the generator with the recommended type and weight, 1540 for us, and amount for us, which is 3.5 quarts. Then run the generator to circulate the oil and fill the filter. Shut it down and recheck the oil level. Marquis 7000s are notorious for shutting down after running for a short time if the oil isn't just right. Make sure it's not too high or too low. So make sure it's no more or less than what the manual calls for. That's it. A few more things checked off of the ready for travel list.